So the Bible uses a picture to define what it's like when Christ followers meet together. And it's the picture of a body. Now, if you could imagine, a body part, let's say a hand, just lying in the yard somewhere, unattached to the rest of the body, right? It's not hard for you to imagine that this is a body part that's not growing. It's a body part that's not feeling, really good about itself. Why? Because it's not attached to the rest of the body. And that's the way it is with followers of Christ. When we're dismembered body parts, we're not growing. We're not experiencing the kind of vitality that we were meant to when we're attached to the rest of the body. And that's why small groups are so important. Small groups are where the real life of being a Christ follower is experienced.
At first I was kind of skeptical because we were old and everybody else was so young, But everybody made us feel really important and good. Makes you fit in better, Even after your group has split up, and you're no longer in that group, you still feel like you belong.
Well, I think we were worried that we didn't know anybody and that you're going to go and it's going to be, sort of scary meeting people and not knowing anybody, and it would take a while to get comfortable. But I'd say our group got comfortable really quickly and we all became really good friends and comfortable opening up to each other.
I think it's changed my life being in a small group, because I think before this I tended to have really close friends and stick with those close friends. And being in a small group, I see, I can really open up with more than just my close friends. You have to really open yourself up to get to know others, and they can really become close friends.
We learned and got close to a lot of the people in our group that you couldn't have done sitting next to them in church.
I had to admit that there really was something to this care group thing, that there was some connections being made that were beyond my ability to describe them, I guess, at this point. One of the things that's really made a difference for me is to find out, even though I'm Joe Blow, I can make a difference in someone else's life just based on my life experiences.
Everyone desires to have close, people to talk to, close people, and it's just really important to feel that you're a part of something with believers, and it's just an awesome experience, and it's necessary.
It gives you a place to belong. It gives you a spiritual family. It gives you a place where, a safe haven. It gives you real friendships where you can be open. It was what the Lord used. It was one of the things the Lord used to really bring me back to Him. It was through the people in the care group.
I would say that care groups are a place where you can feel very comfortable. Having one-on-one interaction, having a smaller group, it's a lot more intimate. It's very personal, on a personal level, and you can take teaching and really dig deep.
I think it's accountability. I love the accountability of it. That and just the friends and being a stay-at-home mom, getting to get out and talk to people, that's like the highlight of my week.
Before I was ever in a small group, if I was struggling with something, I would normally keep it to myself and not really bring it out on the table to anybody, until it was absolutely critical that I did it. But being in a small group, and feeling comfortable around everybody, it just leaves it open to really lay things out on the table.
For the first time, I met a group of people that didn't care how much money I made. They really didn't care about the car I drove. They didn't care what I really did for a living. I was proud of all those things, but those things didn't matter. They looked through everything, and they wanted to know who I was.
I guess I would just say just open yourself up and give it a chance, and you'll really see what a difference it can make.
I'd say throw your reservations aside at least once or twice. Sure, it's an inconvenience. Sure, you got a million reasons why you'd rather stay home and, watch CSI or whatever, but it has, in every instance for me, been really worth it.